Hey, welcome, Dr. Jess O'Reilly. How you doing?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Nice to see you wearing like a salt and pepper dress.
I am. Working on the salt and pepper hair,
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
that's good.
hopefully 20 years from now, 30 years from now.
No, you look so good. Nice and close to the mic, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Real
no
close.
problem.
And you've been on the show now a few times, and we're always so grateful when you come by. And you are one of the busiest women in your industry. You are everywhere. And when I say everywhere, you're writing books, the Sex Bible, hot sex tips, tricks, and licks. You do these sexy young and wild events I want to learn more about. You do these travel things. You go to like Jamaica, and you're always doing things. It's crazy. And as well, Swing on Playboy TV, which you host, starts in June again, season 5.
That's right. June 20th, we go live.
Oh, yeah? Hey, that's my birthday.
Is it? Well, happy
Yeah.
birthday. Here's a house full of swingers for you.
I'm old. I wouldn't stand a chance. I'd get exhausted just looking at all that drama.
It's tiring.
How is that? Because that is such a fun show for you, and it's a legitimate show. It's everywhere, and it deals with real problems of people who want to open up their lives in terms of having relationships where they can have sex with others and thinking they'd be comfortable with it, but it often creates problems.
Yeah, you know what? There's not a ton of drama on the show. People who come there are really prepared for it. They've seen the previous seasons now. So this year, well, I don't want to give anything away. Of course, it's a reality show, but the couples are really ready to do this. So the worst case scenario oftentimes becomes, that was cool, but I don't think I want to do it again. It's not as though people are, tearing one another's hair out or anything like that, unless they ask for it.
Hey, I have to ask, in this day and age now, say 5 years have passed since this show started, are you finding this is actually reflective of a trend for more couples, or is that just me, wishing it was that way?
No, I don't think it's reflective of a trend. I think that they're just a little bit more visible. I think that people are a little bit more open about talking about it, and I think the digital age has changed it because now you can find those people more easily. You don't have to find people in your neighborhood and put your keys in a bowl or anything like that. It's that there are so many sites online. There's SLS and Cassidy and all these different places. Hey, Craigslist to find people.
Do you think monogamy can exist?
Yeah, I do, but I think that we need to shade monogamy a little bit. I think that the idea that you're only going to have eyes for one person for the rest of your life is pretty absurd in many cases. I did a TEDx talk in Vancouver late last year called Monogamish. So it's this idea
I love it.
Yeah, and it's not like the Dan Savage Monogamish, which is we have a relationship but we still screw people on the side. It's that we really have this monogamous relationship emotionally and practically. But when it comes to the sex stuff, we look at other people, we have fun with it, we talk about it, we admit it. Maybe we hit a strip club, goes both ways, guys, girls. Maybe, for like the 20th wedding anniversary, I'm seeing people celebrate with an awkward threesome, but they're opening it up in the tiniest of ways, and it's all underscored by consent. And I don't know that there's more of that. What I hope is that it's happening out in the open as opposed to people just cheating, because people have always cheated. People continue to cheat. Infidelity rates are on the rise. Divorce rates are, considerably high. Marriage satisfaction rates consistently plummet after the honeymoon. So we've got to do something about it. And that's what Monogamish, my speech, was about. It was really about, we've got a broken system. In any other realm of our lives, we'd fix this. Why are we not fixing marriage?
Should we be teaching children not only, and what I understand about the sex ed stuff that's causing so much problem and backlash and all this stuff is that they're just talking about actual sex way too graphically at young ages.
Which they're entirely not. So if you look at the curriculum, I know the curriculum inside out. I'm actually a high school teacher. We're not talking about sex in grade 1. We really don't start talking about safer sex till the later grades. In grade 1, you're talking about body parts. You should be able to say, I can say this because we're on serious, right?
100%.
You should be able to say penis. You should be able to say vagina so that we don't create shame around it. So that if you do have a problem with your testicles or your vagina or your vulva or your labia, you go to the doctor and you can talk about it instead of hiding in shame and waiting till you've got the bulge a size of a golf ball in there to go see somebody when it's too late. And I see too many stories like this. So that's grade 1. In grade 2, 3, 4, 5, we're really talking about healthy relationships, consent around our bodies. So in kindergarten, we might be talking about give Uncle Jay a hug. No, I don't want to give him a hug. Okay, you don't have to give him a hug because that's your body, that's your call. It's transferable skills and lessons around communication, drawing boundaries, saying what you want. Healthy relationships in grade 3 and 4, we might be talking about, okay, Jay is friends with me, but Jay doesn't want me to be friends with Todd, what can I do about that? We're not talking about how to have a sexual relationship. A lot of the people who are protesting against the curriculum should take a look at the curriculum. I have a chart on my website, sexwithdrjess.com, on the blog that compares the old, very old curriculum to the new curriculum. You'll see that the differences are very minute. There is certainly more inclusivity around sexual diversity, acknowledging the fact that not every man wants to be with a woman and vice versa, and not everyone identifies along the gender binary. So there's a lot of homophobic backlash we see in these protests, but I do think that if most people read the curriculum, they would be on board. And research shows that. We look at 85% of parents across Canada being supportive of a broad range of comprehensive sex education that includes a really wide range of topics that are addressed in this curriculum.
Oh, hey, what's up? Just got people texting me. I'm Roddy. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, it's awesome. Leave a comment and we'll read the best ones on the air.